everyone, this is Nirmal here for Technique, and in this video we'll talk about the Nokia 3 smartphone which was announced by Nokia at the MWC 2017. So if you have been following tech, one of the most important and anticipated announcement was from Nokia, and the Nokia is coming back with three smartphones, the Nokia 5, the Nokia 6 and Nokia 3. So these are mid-range phones, so Nokia hasn't announced any flagship devices at the MWC. Unlike a lot of rumors which say they will be coming up with a flagship device, but as of now we have three mid-range smartphones, and in this video we'll talk about the cheapest one, that's a Nokia 3. So Nokia 3 is the most affordable entry-level Android smartphone from Nokia, which was announced at the Mobile World Congress 2017, and this comes with quite a decent specification. So the most important aspect is that Nokia is coming back to making smartphones ever since the smartphone division was sold to Microsoft. That was Windows Phone. Now we have Android smartphone coming up on Nokia. So on the specification front, it has a 5-inch HD display. It's a laminated display. There is 2.5D Corning Gorilla Glass protection, and it's a 450 nit brightness display. So Nokia has taken care of almost all aspects in the Nokia 3, even though it's a budget device. So the display is quite good in terms of specifications. We have Corning Gorilla Glass protection, and on the processor we have an MediaTek MT6737 quad-core chipset, which is clocked at 1.3 GHz. So the processor isn't a really high-end processor. Even in the budget segment, we have really good processors like the Snapdragon 430 or the 625. So these are the ones which power a lot of budget smartphones in India specifically. So it's a 6737 quad-core chipset and coupled with just 2 gigs of RAM, and it's not a really high-end hardware we are expecting in a budget smartphone. But then Nokia is providing Android 7.0 and the pure Android or rather the stock UI experience. So that's one good thing, and Nokia is also providing monthly security updates as well as promised upgrades to future versions. So these are good things about the software, and we'll have to wait and see how the performance is. Because the 6737 is not a really high-end or performing chipset, but it should definitely provide a decent experience with the stock UI and 2 gigs of RAM. There is also 16 gigs of storage available, and you can expand the storage via micro SD card. Now talking about one of the important aspects, the design and build quality. So Nokia phones have been stood for really good, beautiful looking devices with premium material finishing even in the budget segment. And now Nokia 3 also comes with really good material quality. It has an aluminum chassis and it has polycarbonate materials which adds to the beauty of the device. As you can see from the looks of the device, it definitely looks premium, and it is made of really durable and beautiful looking materials. It gives a great feel altogether looking at the device, and Nokia claims it is ideal balance of performance and battery life. So there is a 2650 mAh battery included. The battery capacity is not again really high, but then it is a 5-inch display and is a budget segment. So we'll have to wait and see how good the battery performance is with the MediaTek 6737 quad-core chipset. So coming back to material quality again, looks pretty premium, and it comes in 4 colors: white, black, blue and also copper white color. So 4 colors are included, and again if you look at previous Nokia devices, even the Windows phones, they used to come in really good colors, and here again the Nokia 3 comes in 4 different colors. So that should be good enough for most of the fans eagerly waiting for a budget Nokia device. Now, other than that, it also comes with an 8 megapixel front facing camera as well as rear camera. Both the cameras have autofocus, so again a good aspect. Now if you have been used a Nokia Windows phone previously, you might be knowing that Nokia has come up with really good cameras even in the budget segment. So we are expecting the Nokia 3 also to be a good camera performer. It has f2.0 aperture and LED flash on the rear panel, and there is also a display flash for the front facing camera. And other than that, we also have 4G LTE capabilities, micro SD card expansion slot, this micro USB charging slot, 3.5mm audio jack and a single speaker. So these were some of the highlights of the device. Other than that, in the connectivity aspects, we have USB OTG support, Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, and the regular stuffs are included. Now in the sensors we have accelerometer, light sensor, compass, gyroscope, and there is also NFC for sharing. So not too many phones have NFC in the budget segment, so Nokia is coming up with NFC. Although NFC hasn't picked up much in India, this device does come with NFC support. Now the pricing of the device is an important aspect, especially for markets like India, where the smartphone sales are mostly concentrated for below 15,000 pricing. So Nokia should be ideally looking at a pricing of below 10,000, because if you look at the lot of devices which are sold in India, the popular ones have really good specification and hardware, like the Redmi Note 4, the Redmi 3S Prime, the Lenovo K6 Power. All of these are really packed devices in terms of the hardware. So if Nokia wants to make an impact, they should ideally price it below 10,000. And the highlight of the device is definitely the beautiful polycarbonate build and the aluminum frame, and it also has Corning Gorilla Glass with a 2.5D display and 8 megapixel front and rear cameras, and it will be available in both a single and dual SIM card variants. So the pricing should be the key for Nokia, and a lot of people have been waiting for a comeback from Nokia, and this is the ideal platform for Nokia to make a comeback, because they have made a good device in terms of the looks and overall a decent hardware in the Nokia 3. Now the pricing should be really sensible for markets like India, where they can really make an impact. So that was the features and specifications of the Nokia 6. So some of the highlights include clean and clutter-free Android updates and Android UI, and plenty of sensors are included. Even NFC comes in, faster downloads with 4G LTE connectivity, 16 gigabyte storage, micro SD card expansion slot, and quite a good UI with the Google Pixel launcher. So that was a quick look at the new Nokia 3 smartphone announced today. So this will be coming to India. It's priced at 139 euros, so that roughly translates to 9,800 rupees in India. But the official pricing in India has not been announced yet, so that will be coming up in a few weeks time, and we expect this device to come to in India, because these three devices, the Nokia 6, the Nokia 5 and Nokia 3, are global worldwide devices, unlike the Nokia 6 initially, which was launched in China. So that was a quick overview, features and also the pricing of the Nokia 3. Hope you liked this video. Don't forget to hit the like button and also hit the red subscribe button for more videos. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you in our next video. Have a great day.